a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for the first game of the day as we move into day 3 of the American Legion Class B State Baseball Tournament. And we are getting ready to watch the Powell Pioneers take on Bridger Valley Post 36 as these two teams are playing for a chance at the consolation final and an opportunity to move forward for a chance at the championship. So, here we go. Powell and Bridger Valley, both of them have won one and lost one in this tournament. And starting lineups are as follows for the visiting Powell Pioneers. You will have number 12, Garrett Davis at second base. You will have number 3, Owen Jones at shortstop. Number 8, Will Hatch batting third at third base. Number 24, Parker Clark at first base and batting cleanup. Number 15, Reese French will be your left fielder in the 5-hole. Number 6, Wade Gernhardt as the catcher. Number 23, Kenny Parker pitching today and batting 7th. Number 36, Braden Curtis in right field batting 8th. And number 21, Kurtzen Carter as the center fielder batting 9th. On the bench, there will be number 2, Joel Baxter. Number 18, J.J. Haney. For Bridger Valley, they will be playing the home team. And in the field with number 32, Hugh Willie at center field batting leadoff. Number 22, Parker Nielsen catching and batting second. Number 12, Mason Timms at third base and in the 3-hole. Number 9, Keegan Foote at right field batting cleanup. Number 5, Brady Michaeli at second and batting 5th. Luke Willie at pitching, number 14 and batting 6th. At number 43, batting 7th will be Wyatt Frey at first base. Number 35, Lincoln Timms at shortstop batting 8th. And number 16, Track Flint playing left field and batting 9th. On the bench, it will be Xander Heaton, Aiden Thomas, Michael Tippett, and Yeager Heaton. We look forward to the action coming up. We will have a national anthem. We will finish announcing lineups here in stadium, and we will be back with the first pitch after a few messages from our sponsor. Don't go anywhere. You're watching YO Today.
Number 36, Curtis.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year, and this year enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. Race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
All right, and we are getting ready for the first pitch here as Bridger Valley takes the field against the Powell Pioneers. Bridger Valley had a really strong game against Cody yesterday, featuring one of the best pitching performances we've seen in the tournament thus far from Brady Michaeli. And so now we are stepping in and getting ready for this one, as the winner will advance to play tomorrow at 1 o'clock or they will play today at 4 o'clock. And then we will see who will advance to the championship round, as the winner of the 4 o'clock game will play at 1 o'clock on tomorrow. So Powell and Bridger Valley get ready as Garrett Davis steps up for Powell to take his cuts. Davis has had a good tournament. He has been able to get on base quite a bit, a lot of doubles, some stolen bases, some RBIs. He has been a very effective hitter for Powell this tournament, as he looks at strike one on the inside by Willie. So Bridger Valley has done some good things defensively since that first game, as there goes Davis, hitting them where they're not. Bridger Valley's right fielder really does work hard there at taking away that little outfield hit. And he does make the play on that one, his second outfield assist of the tournament. And Davis is out on what looked like a nice clean hit into the outfield. So up steps Owen Jones. Owen Jones did a good job on the mound for Powell on Friday. Today he's playing in shortstop. There won't be no throwing him out at first with that one, as he's going to rip that one deep into right field. He is going to come in with a stand-up double. So
the double brings up number 8, Hatch.
Jones stands on second. Will Hatch, who has been an RBI machine this event, gets ready to step into the box, and there is a 1 on and 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Hatch watches that one go high for ball 1. Oh, and that one comes way inside. Willie hits Hatch. And now there are 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the first inning.
Number 24, Clark.
So Parker Clark, who pitched a significant part of yesterday's game, steps in. Left-handed bat here against Willie. Squares around a bunt and looks at ball 1. And coach is going to come on out and have a little talk with his pitcher. Six pitches in, and we've got a mound visit. And so just want to make sure we get things squared and settled. No coach wants to sit there and see his guy struggle without giving him a little bit of help there if he needs it. And so conference on the mound is over. And stepping back into the box is Clark, as he is getting ready to face Willie, getting the sign from the third base coach. Clark squares around like he's going to bunt. Pulls it back. Runners make a move for it, and the ball is a little hard to handle. As a result, runners advance. There are runners on second and third now with 1 out on the 2-0 count. Clark sends that one out. It's going to the right field. First baseman gets back and is not able to make the grab on it. It is a foul ball. And so the usually sure-handed Frey not able to make the play on that one, and Clark will have another shot at it. Frey, who is a very good defensive first baseman in this tournament, doesn't usually make that kind of mistake. But that one with the sun and everything else, I think, doesn't just close his glove a little earlier than he needed to. And as a result, that ball falls foul, and Parker now looks at a 3-1 count. Parker Clark waits for the deal. It is inside. It is out. And it is ball 4. So the bases are loaded for Reese French. So French is stepping in. As Willie prepares to deal to the plate. And deal strike 1.
Now batting is number 15, French.
There's that one down low, and it is 1-1. That one flicks to the outside for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded with 1 out here in the top of the first as Powell is threatening. And Luke Willie is trying to pitch his way out of the jam. That one gets fouled out into the parking lot, and it goes for a visit to the Safer Roads Wyoming crash car, reminding everyone that impaired driving can have far-reaching consequences. Plan ahead, use a designated driver, or call Safe Ride. Don't drink and drive. That one gets tipped, and we will continue with another 1-2 pitch. French is battling at the plate. Flicks that one. It's going to go to third baseman. It's going to roll foul. So everybody's going to go back. French is going to come back to the plate. We're going to do this 1-2 again for the third time. Fourth time as French has fouled off the last three. He's fouled one back, fouled one to the side, fouled one down the third baseline. He's definitely getting his workout here on the foul sides of the plate. Sends that one up the middle. And the second baseman lets it take a weird hop. He doesn't get down on it. Second baseman is not able to get the play, but they do throw the runner trying to move from first to third out. 2 runs come across the plate, and Powell has the lead.
That hit will bring up number 6, Gernhardt.
2-0. As French is on first with a 2-bagger, or with a knocked in 2 runs on the second base error. And Gernhardt, the catcher, steps in. He sends one foul out into the bullpen.
Those foul balls can be returned to the concession stands for a crisp $1 bill.
So 2 outs, runner on first, 2 in. And Gernhardt at the plate. Gernhardt takes an offer at that one, and that is going to be strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Gernhardt trying to keep things going. Willie trying to stop the bleeding. He sends that one out, and it's going to be just foul. Gernhardt reached out and took that one the other way. That's exactly what you wanted to do with that pitch, just not able to keep it into fair territory. And Gernhardt will get another swing at the 0-2. Been impressed at the number of players in this tournament that can go the opposite way with one, not trying to do too much, not trying to make it try to pull everything. As a result, that has been enjoyable to see. Good fundamental hitting up there. You can tell some of these guys are really, really well coached. Want to thank all the coaches of all of these teams for the time they invest helping develop youth athletics. Gernhardt sends that one up the middle, and that is going to put a runner on first and second. And Powell has something going as Kenny Parker comes to the plate. Parker, who is pitching today, looks to try to help himself out as he steps up. Parker reminds me of the Cobra, Dave Parker, from the old Pirates days. He just has that swagger, that feel. He plays a lot of first base, and I've enjoyed watching him in this tournament as he takes ball 1. That one gets out there for ball 2. So runners on first and second, 2 outs here, 2 balls, no strikes. Willie deals to Parker. And Parker shows good patience at the plate, taking ball 3. And that one gets across. So it is 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. As Willie has eclipsed 25 pitches here in the first inning. And walks Parker. So the bases are loaded once again. Coming to the plate will be Cartston Carter. Braden Curtis. Right fielder Braden Curtis will be coming to the plate. Curtis settling in. And Curtis looks at strike one. Coach gives Curtis the sign. Willie comes to the plate. That is a ball one. And that one gets out there, and it is strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs with the bases loaded here in the top of the first inning. Powell has already brought 2 in. Braden Curtis looking to keep this going, and it gets past him for strike 3. So Willie limits the damage to 2, and Bridger Valley will come to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. This is Marshall Whitaker, Executive Director of Injury Prevention Resources. Stay with us on WYO Today. We will be right back.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
All right, and we are coming back as the bottom of the first inning about to kick off. Kenny Parker finishing up his warm-ups. And Hugh Willie getting ready to step in for his first at-bat of the day. See if he can get something started here for Bridger Valley. So we are set and ready to roll.
Up for first for Bridger Valley is number 32, Willie.
As Willie digs in. And Parker gets ready to deal. Parker has kind of a 3/4 delivery. And so with where he sets up on the rubber, that arm looks like it's coming right at you. And take some off of that for strike one to Willie. So he didn't show anything with that slow of motion on it during any of his warm-ups. He's able to pull that around and get out in front of Willie with his first pitch. So ball one, strike one here in the first at bat of Bridger Valley's part of the first inning. One sail's a little high for ball two. Now it is a 3-1 count. And Willie takes the walk as he goes to first base. Willie's got some good speed. Had a good game yesterday against Cody. Nielsen comes in with the opportunity to really kind of move things along. Nielsen had multiple hits yesterday. Was able to get Willie around the base paths quite a few times with what he can do at the plate. So that one goes high. Willie stays at first. That is ball one. And Willie takes off. That one's high. Catcher makes the throw, but it's going to be offline. I don't know that he would have gotten him with a perfect throw. That is ball two and a runner at second as Nielsen has the opportunity to cut into this lead with a base hit if he can get it into the outfield. Parker comes to the plate. Nielsen sends that one over the third baseman's head. That one's going to go into left. They are going to hold up Willie at third, and there are runners on first and third, no out. And coming to bat, Mason Timms. Timms had a couple of good shots yesterday. One hit taken away from him by an outstanding play by the Cody third baseman. But he's been seeing the ball well throughout the tournament. He's been able to get some good contact. So it'll be interesting to see if he is able to cut into this lead and bring Willie home. And so Nielsen goes for second. They throw back down to third, trying to catch Willie sleeping. It's a nice play. Didn't work, but it was a good, smart baseball play. Chased Willie back to second, or back to third. Didn't let him make any move towards home. So take the win where you can get it on something like that. And recognize that was a smart way to play that. So now we have 2 balls, no strikes. And as we get into day 3 of this tournament, we're definitely to a place where we're having to start using a lot of arms, a lot of new arms, as you manage pitch counts and try to make sure that you have enough guys who can throw strikes over the plate. That is not an easy task on day 3 of this tournament. And so Timms, nice shot out to left field. Left fielder runs up on it. It's going to be a play. And not a play at the plate. But they do, and he got under the tag. And Nielsen was able to be safe. The throw beat him, but Nielsen dropped down low. The second baseman attempted to tag him high. As a result, Nielsen, with those long legs, able to remain safe. So the sacrifice does bring in a run for Bridger Valley. The runner on second stays safe. Powell played that exactly the way they needed to. Made a smart play to throw back to the runner at second. Bang, bang play there at second base. Nielsen remains safe. And to the plate comes Keegan Foote, cleanup hitter and right fielder. So Foote could tie this game by picking up Nielsen at second base. Foote gets way in front of that one, though, and that is strike one. 1 on, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the first, and your Sage West Healthcare scoreboard says Powell 2, Bridger Valley 1. I want to thank the Wyoming Department of Transportation for stepping up the Buckle Up for Life campaign. Took steps to make sure we were able to broadcast this tournament. So when you see Buckle Up for Life, you remember their commitment to Legion Baseball and to the teenagers and youth in our communities. So Nielsen has got himself in the pickle. And he's going to be out. He made the play, got to third, but was not able to stay on the bag. And so Nielsen is out. And the runner is at second. And so Foot at second, Nielsen out.
Now batting is number 5, Michaeli.
And Brady Michaeli steps up. Still trying to pick up a runner from second to tie this game up. Michaeli gets out in front of that one. Good pitch. Nice movement on that for strike one. That one goes down the third base side. There's strike two. It was like the longest break between pitches ever. There we go as Michaeli fouls that one back. It's going to roll all the way into the net. And so the 0-2 remains. Parker checks the runner, comes to the plate. Michaeli gets out of the way of that one for ball one. And that one's way out into the nether regions, and as a result, Foot moves to third. And it is a 2-2 count. That one just got away from him as he went to release it, and it sailed on him way out into the batter's box and to the backstop. And that one almost got away the other side. So now 3-2 count. So Michaeli is hung in, and catcher's going to have a talk here with Parker Clark, or Kenny Parker, and just invite him, hey, man, settle down. You've done a good job. Hang in here. Gernhardt doing his part to keep his pitcher in line. Just make sure he knows, hey, it's okay. Sometimes that's all it takes. Just get a guy to take a breath and give an opportunity to see if he can pitch his way out of this jam. So here he goes, and that one low for ball 4, and that's going to be a walk to bring up Luke Willie, the pitcher, who can help his own cause here with a base hit to bring in the tying run. So Michaeli on first, Foot on third, Luke Willie at the plate, and that is ball 1. Willie calls time, takes a step, takes a couple cuts, steps back in. He's ready to roll. Michaeli is standing on first, checks the runner, And Michaeli is going for second, and they're not even going to make a throw. So Michaeli to second on defensive indifference, 2-0 count. So Luke Willie is stepping in. Willie drives that one to the gap. It's going to be a long run, but it is hanging up there. That is going to get down. One run is in. Here comes the second run. And Willie, with that outfield single, drives in two. And Bridger Valley takes the lead here in the bottom of the first.
Number 43, Frey.
So Willie at first, Frey coming to bat. That was an excellent piece of hitting. Drove that one right into the gap between left field and center. Long way for the left fielder to have to run to get to that one. And that's one of the struggles with so many guys that pull the ball in this league. A lot of coaches will have their left fielders protecting the line. When you get a hit like that, though, there is a massive amount of space between that left fielder and center fielder to hit towards. So that was ball one. Willie is making a run for second. He is going to get in there. And Bridger Valley looks like they have declared war on the base paths, as they have had everybody that has been to first attempt to steal second, if that was an available option. Frey digs in, 2-0 count. There's the strike. Now it's 2-1. Frey, who was not able to close out on a foul pop-up in the first inning at first base, would love to help out the team and pick up a run here with a base hit, but he will take a walk if they give it to him. Frey chops that one. That's going to be a hard play there to make, and he is going to get in, move the runner to third. And so Frey reaches base. Runners on the corners.
35, Timms is up to bat.
And Lincoln Timms comes to bat. So Bridger Valley would like to extend this lead. I will be shocked if Frey does not try to take second. The way Bridger Valley has run the bases, I almost expect him to do it on either the first or second pitch. And there he goes on the first pitch. Gernhardt goes right back down to third. Same play he did last time. And so that is strike one. Runners now on second and third for Timms. Timms looks at that one for ball one. That one is low, and that is ball two. I only have 3 balls, too. Yeah, that's a 3-1 count. So Timms thought that first pitch was a ball as well. I think all of us were a little confused on that. The umpire gave us the signal, But Timms is not able to see out of the back of his head, so I don't think he actually realized that was the count. So 3-1 count. And that one was a ball. That was about as close as you can get to a strike without it being one. Must have been a little inside.
Flint.
And so Flint is going to get ready to come to bat. Flint had an incredible game yesterday as he had multiple RBIs and drove, just absolutely showed exceptional hitting prowess against Cody. We're going to see if he's able to continue that today as Kenny Parker's getting just a little bit of help on his delivery here, getting a little coaching, and that's all right. That's what you want. This isn't a guy that's logged, 300 innings this year, so he's up here just trying to keep his team in it and doing the things he needs to do to make that happen. And so good for the coach to come out there. He noticed something, help him out a little bit and make sure that we get up there and get the pitches where he wants them. So Flint will step in. And Parker will get ready to see if he can get himself out of this trouble. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Track Flint at the plate. That one on the outside part of the plate for ball 1. So Flint did an excellent job pulling the ball yesterday on the inside part of the plate. I don't think there's anything wrong with Parker trying to work the outside to see if Flint can go the opposite way with one. And he gets him to foul that one off. Flint has also made some highlight level catches in the outfield, both as a left fielder and center fielder over this weekend. And he pulls that one. He's driven it straight out to the left fielder. It's going to go over his head. There is one run in. Here comes the second run in. It's going to be interesting because here comes the third run, and he's coming in. So Track Flint with a bases clearing double. Drives in 3 runs. And Bridger Valley
lineup, number 32, Willie.
Takes the lead 6-2. And so extending their lead out, 3-run double by Track Flint. That one came inside. Flint was able to pull it with power and just drove it beyond the left fielder. And now it is Hugh Willie back to the plate for his second at bat of the inning. And he looks at ball 1. That one goes for ball 2. There's the strike 1. 2-1 count. 2 outs and a runner on second. Here in the bottom of the first inning. That is ball 3. All right, Parker steps off the mound, wants to reset, make sure he's ready to roll. That's that one there, drives it down the left field side, but it will be foul. So full count on Willie. And that ends up being the walk. And so runners on first and second. Parker and his catcher have a little conversation, and Parker Nielsen gets ready to come to the bat. Nielsen, who was kind of half dressed to catch with the 2 outs. He will come to the plate. Kenny Parker looks in. Gets Nielsen to send that up. Center fielder makes a long run. Is able to make the tough catch. And that is the end of the inning. So Bridger Valley comes back in the bottom of the first. Your Sage West Healthcare scoreboard. 6-1 as we head into the top of the second inning. Don't go anywhere. This is Wyoda Day, and we will be right back.
19 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
All right, and we are getting ready to fire up here in the bottom half, or the top half of the second inning. Be a second inning of work for Luke Willie as Bridger Valley put up 6 runs in the bottom of the first. And so Powell with some work to do, trailing 6-2. Gears up and gets ready to come to the plate. As number 21, Carson Carter gets ready to step up. Little difficult. Powell pulling out the white jerseys here with the white numbers on the third day of the tournament. My eyes are tired by now. It's not as easy for me to see those things. But I do appreciate them doing it first thing in the morning here instead of waiting to do that at night where it gets really hard to see some of that lettering. As Powell steps in and Carter gets ready to face off against Willie. And Willie throws the first pitch for ball 1. And Carter with a nice little roller over to the first base side. First baseman does make the play. And that will be the first out of the inning. As the top of the lineup comes back and Garrett Davis steps up to bat. So Davis, in his first at bat on the second pitch, drove what looked like a base hit to the outfield. Right fielder ran up on it, grabbed it, and got his second assist of the tournament, throwing him out at first base. And so Davis, who has done a good job of putting the bat on the ball, was kind of surprised on that one. Davis once again hits first pitch, sends it to the shortstop. Shortstop is able to get on top of it, and that is the second out of the inning. So
that out at first takes us to number 3, Jones.
we got 3 pitches and 2 outs. Hard to beat that kind of efficiency. As Owen Jones steps to the plate. And there is strike 1. And so Willie steps in, takes a look, comes to the plate. Throws a nice 12-6 curve there for strike 2. Well, you throw that 12-6 curve in on the hands, there's not much any batter's going to do with that at any level. And he strikes out Jones on 3 pitches. And just that fast, we are heading to the bottom of the second. Don't go anywhere. This is YO Today's coverage of the 2026 Class B American Legion Baseball State Tournament. And we will see you after these words from our sponsors.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
In a world of uncertainty, opportunity is everything. The Wyoming Army National Guard offers you the opportunity to make a real difference, a chance to be a part of something bigger than yourself. It's a part-time commitment with full-time benefits, including job security in over 130 career fields and the financial freedom of a fully paid college education. Step up, gain invaluable skills, and serve with pride. Your opportunity is waiting. Talk to a local recruiter or visit nationalguard.com/WY to learn more.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
All right, we are getting ready for the bottom of the second inning as Mason Timms prepares to step into the box as Kenny Parker gets ready for his second inning of work.
Now batting for your home team, Bridger Valley, is number 12, Timms.
So Mason Timms is set and ready to roll. Got to get coach down to the third base box. And Kenny Parker, he is ready to roll here in his second inning of action. That one's just a little high for ball 1. So Parker, who threw 44 pitches in the first inning, he made a lot of good pitches. But the reality is that Bridger Valley was able to get the bat on quite a few of them and get them where the fielders weren't. Wasn't a lot of bad defense. Wasn't like he was walking 35 guys. Sometimes the inning just kind of goes that way when they're hitting it where you're not. It's a little difficult to get them out of there. See, on the other side of that, that one's hit nice and hard, but right to the left fielder, and as a result, that's an out. And so Parker's got nothing to be upset about thus far as he settles into his second inning of work.
Number 9, Foot.
He's just got to keep doing what he's doing, and the outs will come as he does that. And so up to bat now will be Keegan Foote, the cleanup hitter for this Bridger Valley team. And so that one there just a bit outside for ball 1. Parker sets. That one's going to be just outside. Had some nice movement on that pitch. It just kept moving off the plate. That one had started inside a little more. He might have gotten Foot to chase it. There he goes. That's exactly what he does on that one. Comes back up the middle, Foot with a base hit. And so it is 1 out, runner on.
The single brings up number 5.
And Brady Michaeli steps up to the plate. The Foot is not the most fleetest of players on the Bridger Valley team, and while they have absolutely run for second, I don't know that Foot will be on his horse trying to make that happen, and he does. First pitch out of the box, good throw, just a little high. It sailed a little long to get there, and so the runner does go into second on the called strike. And so what they're doing right now for Bridger Valley is they're stealing off the pitcher. Because Parker's not a regular on-the-mound pitcher every week, his delivery is a little delayed. And as a result, they are just doing exactly what they need to do to make that happen. And so looks like we have safe batters all the way around. Now, umpires are going to confer about first base. Michaeli didn't do anything to get himself out of the baseline. The question is, did you see the tag? And so, safe. The umpire didn't see him make a clean tag. Michaeli gets back. Foot gets from second to third, and so there are runners at the corners. With the 1 out.
Batting for Bridger Valley is number 14.
And Luke Willie coming to the plate. And that's always a tough play there. The first baseman got pulled off the bag. As a result, he had to try to make a going against his body tag on Michaeli. Michaeli, who is a scrappy-looking individual, was just a little hard to get a hold of. And as a result, Michaeli gets in and Foot gets over. So Willie steps up. And Parker steps off. Got to reset, make sure he gets some fresh signs. Feels good about what he's fixing to do. I feel fairly confident what Michaeli is fixing to do is run to second. There he goes. Willie chops that one. It is going to be foul. And so Willie had a good pitch there. He was able to put the bat on it. If it had stayed fair, it's going to be very difficult for anybody to make a play on it. Just happens to roll foul on him there down the third base line. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and third. That one hovers just a little low, and it is a 1-1 count. Michaeli's going. They pitch out. That's about as good a play as they had on that one. But they cut it off in an effort to try to get the runner at home. And the catcher not able to hold on to it as the throw was a little offline. And as a result, the runner from third will score. Michaeli goes to second. And Bridger Valley extends their lead 7-2. And that one hovers high, and it is 3 balls, 1 strike. As Parker looks in. Michaeli going for third. There's going to be an out there as he was dead to rights on that one. Good play by Gerhardt not to lose his mind on the walk. It would have been easy to be distracted, but instead he kept his focus, made the throw down, and that is an out. So there is runner on first, 2 outs, and Frey comes to bat. So Michaeli didn't have the lead that I think he thought he had at second. And Gerhardt wasn't about to give him any free pass to third base. There goes a good pitch by Parker. That one drifts a little far. Frey thought about taking a cut at it, but it continued drifting, and he held back. That one comes looping back in for strike 2. Frey kind of did the knee buckle on that one. He thought about it, just couldn't pull the trigger, and Kenny Parker gets that one in for a strike. So Parker steps off, resets. He is coming in. Frey lines one off. Little bit hard to get there, but he does get it. Shortstop bobbled it, but got the play done and gets the runner going to second for the final out of the inning. So we will go to the top of the third inning. It is 7-2 on your Sage West Healthcare scoreboard. Bridger Valley leading the Powell Pioneers.
The Riverton Raiders.
Oh, sorry, say that again. Okay.
Board all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks. Don't forget to try the ice cream varieties and sweet treats too. Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project, artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project, artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
All right, so Hatch comes in to bat for the Powell Pioneers as he takes his cuts against Luke Willie in this inning. And so it is a 1-1 count as Hatch fouled one off. And watched one. And so Willie comes back, and that one's going to go foul as well down the third baseline. Great defensive play by the third base coach down there as he grabs that one, tosses it back to the pitcher. All right, Hatch digs in. Lasers that one to the third baseman. Third baseman makes a great play on that. Timms throws to Frey, gets the out. And Hatch is retired.
The out brings up number 24, Clark.
So Parker Clark steps in. So they take on trying to get to Willie. They were able to get Willie in trouble in the first inning. Second inning went down 1-2-3 on 6 pitches. And so now Willie is settling in as Powell works to nail this down as he could not hold up the swing, and that is strike one. When there gets chipped, pitcher does make the play, throws over to first. He does outrun the play there, and so that is a base hit on the infield. For Parker Clark.
The single brings up number 15, French.
So Clark goes to first. 1 on, 1 out. French comes to bat.
If you check the scoreboard right in front of you, Lindsay, that will tell you when you hit it without the delay piece involved.
And so that is ball one. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. That was close. The runner wasn't that far away, but he had trouble with his slide and almost ended up rolling off the bag.
Oh, I have 1 ball, yes.
So 1-0 count, 1 out, runner on first. Reese French at the plate. That one gets away. And so Clark is now at second. As you can tell here, as Bridger Valley has brought in a different catcher, as Keegan Foote has come in to play catcher, and Michael Tippett went to the outfield for Parker Nielsen, who has gone to the bench. All right, French digs in. Willie goes way outside for ball 3. There is strike 1. That one gets outside. And so the runner goes to first. And so good battle there by French. Draws the walk. Runners on first and second with 1 out. And Gernhardt comes to the plate.
Now batting is number 6, Bernhardt.
Gernhardt, who has done a good job behind the plate for Bridger Valley. He's made some smart throws, good plays as Bridger Valley has been, or for Powell, as Bridger Valley has done quite a bit of running in this game. And so now he's looking to continue things with the bat. Runners on first and second, one out. And that one's a low for ball 2. That one to the outside for ball 3. So that is 4 pitches, and he has walked the bases loaded.
The walk will bring up batter number 23, Parker.
And the coach is going to come out and have a conversation as Parker gets ready to step in and take his cuts. 52 pitches. We'll see if this is the end of Willie's day or if they're going to do some mechanics conversation here. A lot to say, but Willie is going to stay on the mound. So everyone's going back, getting set. Willie stays on, and Parker comes to the plate. Parker, who drew a walk in his first at bat, steps up and gets ready to take his cuts here with the bases loaded and a chance to help his cause. That one gets out for ball 1. That comes in and so there was ball 2. That was definitely a little bit, the catcher looked at throwing the ball down the third base side there, and he's just kind of standing there. He almost caught that himself. That did not look, or was not nearly as nefarious as it kind of looked when you just saw it right up front. As Willie throws strike 1. And there is a foul ball for strike 2. So it is a 2-2 count now. 1 out, bases loaded. Kenny Parker at the plate. And that one goes outside, and it is a full count. And he walks Kenny and brings a run in. So Powell closes the gap. 7-3 on your Sage West Healthcare scoreboard. And now I think we're going to see the pitching change. As Willie, who gave him 62 or gave him 57 pitches in this game, and it looks like Frey is going to come in, see if he can get him out of this jam and keep the lead intact. So we will take the break with them and be right back after this warm-up and these messages.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
And we are back. New pitcher, Wyatt Frey, coming in relief as he faces off against Brayton Curtis. And that is going to be ball strike one. Looked a little low from up here, but the umpire's got a better view than I do, and that is a strike. And there goes a foul ball. If he'd turned that around, that could have been a solid base hit. You see, it looks like he's seeing it okay. As Curtis looks to drive in a run and cut further into this Bridger Valley lead against Frey. That one's going to go to the second baseman, and second baseman not able to make the play. And Powell picks up a run on the error by number 5, Brady Michaeli.
Number 21, Carter.
So now Michaeli is going to move out to right field after his second error. As the right fielder moves into the second base spot. And that one goes to second base. New second baseman in. They got one. They could not get both. So another run comes in for Powell. They do get the out at second. And it is now 5-7, 2 on, 2 out.
Davis.
And Davis steps up to the plate. Davis, who has been the hard luck guy on 2 at-bats, looks at ball 1. Ball 2 going away. And he goes right there, 3 straight to the short second baseman. He gets the out, and that will bring the inning to a close, but Powell gets back 3, and it is 7-5 heading into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bridger Valley still leading on your Sage West scoreboard. Don't you go anywhere. Stay right here with us on WYO Today.
And Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit ValleyLumberSupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
All right, and we are back here in the bottom of the third inning as Bridger Valley gets ready to step in and take their cuts against Kenny Parker in his third inning of work. And so it will be
Starting at 35, Tim.
Lincoln Timms, Track Flint, and Hugh Willie up in this inning. As Timms steps in and looks at ball one. There's ball two. Timms has a very diminutive strike zone, and so hard to get him north and south. That one drops in there for a strike. Good pitch on the inside part of the plate there by Parker. And that one gets to the outside, so 3-1 count. See if Timms is able to get something to put the bat on.
Finish away, Kenny, finish away.
Parker comes straight. Timms takes a cut at it. He is not able to catch up, and it is strike two. So 3-2 count. Payoff pitch coming from Timms. And Timms able to turn on that one, fouls it down the third base line, so we'll do that again. Timms digs in. Timms tomahawks that one, and Parker tries to backhand it. He was not able to get it up. Does end up making the play and throwing out Timms at first. So Parker stays with the play, gets the out, and up comes Flint.
Up, batter number 16, Flint.
Well, I got all day, Kenny. You wait. Just finish the wait every time, buddy.
Flint steps in, face Parker. That is ball one. Flint wanted to take a swing at that one. Boy, those high ones up at your eyes, you just feel like you can hit, and sometimes they are not very hittable. That was the case on that one, so Flint did a good job of laying off. That one comes up. Flint smokes that through the infield for a base hit, and he will be standing on first. Good pitch by Parker. Flint just handled it. So here comes Hugh Willie, the leadoff batter.
The single brings up number 32, Willie.
As Flint sets up at first. So Parker checks the runner. Still looking, looks down at the plate and throws it inside for ball one. So Flint on first base. Looks like he could be considering a move. Very modest lead. That one is ball two in the dirt. Parker seems to have shortened up his stride a little bit here in the last inning or so. As a result, it's a much more direct throw, but it also limits the ability of them to steal off of him, as that is ball three. And Willie fouls that one off as he was not taking it all on that pitch. There's a strike. Big sweeping curve for strike two. And the count is now full on Willie. Flint with the biggest lead that he has had at the first base in this at bat. Willie hits that one to left field. Left fielder drifts right over, makes the play on that one. And that is the second out of the inning. As up comes Tippett for his first at bat of the day.
Now batting is number 37, Tippett.
Tippett, who had a solid day at the plate yesterday, looks to continue that here in this at bat. Big loopy curve, does not drop into the zone, and that is strike one. And there goes Flint to second. He is going to be safe. So Flint puts the pressure, gets to second on the called strike, and it is 1-1 count. There we go. Got to get the base placed back on so that it's safe, doing what it's supposed to do. That one loops in for a strike. Really nice pitch there. That might have been the best pitch that Parker has thrown all day, and it was a very well done pitch. Now let's see if he can put Tippett away. Comes up, 12-6. Tippett hits it back up the middle. Second baseman tries to get down on it, but that was a long way to have to go. Center fielder not able to get the glove on it and get it up, and Flint does score. As Bridger Valley re-extends their lead 8-5.
That brings up number 12, Timms.
So Mason Timms will step up. Parker, who threw some really, really good pitches there to Tippett, and that one just right over the middle. Second baseman not able to get on top of it. And as a result, there's a runner on first with a run in. Strike one. from Parker. And that one loops a little high for a ball. And that one stays high as well. Had the good part of the plate that time, just didn't get down low enough. Good pitch there. Timms gets out in front of it for strike two. And so Parker, one strike away once again from getting out of this inning, limiting the damage at this point to only one run. Runner goes. Timms takes a swing and fouls it off. So we'll do the 2-2 all over again. Runner goes. Timms fouls that one off as well. And the runner goes all the way to second base before he realizes what's going on. So Tippett sets up again. He doesn't run this time. I don't blame him. He's probably tired. That one's going to chop up. It's in no man's land, but they're going back to make a good play. Second baseman not able to make the grab, and Tippett will get all the way to third on the drop. Was a hard play, but he was a play he could have made. And as a result, there are now runners at the corners with Keegan Foote coming to the plate.
Brings up number 9.
And that play right there almost sums up Kenny Parker's day on the mound. He has made good pitches. He has done things that should have turned into outs. And Bridger Valley has hit the ball where they either weren't or things just did not kind of go their way on the play. And as a result, it is a game of inches that has really made the difference here so far in the score. Parker goes outside with that one. He's going to, smart play. They cut it off. I don't think they could have got the runner at second, but Tippett was not even imagining coming off of third base. And so Parker made the good play there. Just Bridger Valley in front of him on that one with that. And so Foote has an opportunity here to drive in another run as he gets ready for the 1-0 pitch. And Foote drives one into the outfield. That is going to go all the way to the outfield fence. 1 run in, 2 runs in. Foote's coming around second. He is going to be looking to stand up on the triple. And Bridger Valley takes the lead 10-5, or grows the lead to 10-5 here in the bottom of the third inning. And so it looks like there will be a pitching change, as Kenny Parker will come out. Kenny Parker, who has pitched as gutsy a game as you could have asked him to pitch. He stood up there, he threw 89 pitches, he weathered the storm multiple times. And nothing but respect for that guy. He has done everything this team asked of him today. And so we will be back with the pitching change right after these messages right here on WYO Today.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
So here in the bottom of the third inning, Cardston Carter has come on in relief. We watched him come on in relief on Friday, did an excellent job for Powell. And so he is coming in to try to bring this inning to a close. Runner on third. 2 outs, and Brady Michaeli at the plate. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. As Carter pitches to Michaeli. That is a strike. Not much Michaeli was going to do with that pitch, but it was coming in as a strike no matter what. It's a 1-2 count. Almost released that like he was throwing a knuckleball there. It was not, but just kind of had that vibe with the way he let it go. Floats out on the outside part of the plate, but definitely threw it softer to set up that fastball there. Michaeli gets in front of it, drives that one foul. So 2-2. And Carter throws that one. And it is a 3-2 count now. That one comes around. He hits it to the center fielder. Center fielder's got a good beat on it, makes the play. And that will end the inning. So Carter comes in, does what they ask him to do, and brings the inning to a close and moves us to the top of the fourth. Do not touch that dial. We will be right back on the WYO Today YouTube channel with the top of the fourth inning.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year, and this year enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. Race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
All right, so Frey will stay on the mound here in the top of the fourth. And number 3, Owen Jones, digs in for Powell. And so Frey comes with the pitch. And that is ball 1. Boy, that one loops on through for ball 2. That one fouls back. Frey threw a nice pitch there. Jones was waiting on it. And that is strike 1. Both of these kids are absolute ball players in this tournament. Owen Jones and Wyatt Frey have done a lot of really good things just in the field, on the mound, at the bat. They have just played with a lot of class and skill. It is fun to watch them kind of battle it out here in this game on day 3 of the tournament, as Frey has brought it to a full count, and the payoff pitch is to follow. That one gets outside. Jones wins the battle, and he will go to first on the walk. So following up Jones will be number 8, Will Hatch. And Hatch, who has, really hit the ball incredibly well all tournament long, has an opportunity here to continue to try to cut into this lead. But if nothing else, he can keep the rally going by moving Jones with a base hit here. Nice pickoff move by Frey. Jones back. Look at that, and the battle continues as Jones gets a significant lead. Hatch rips that one down the left field side, but that one is going to be foul over the fence. That one was looking for an opportunity to bounce over to the glow up from last night. Hatch with a nice drive out into left field. And so runner is coming through. There will be one run that scores. And Hatch is at second. So Track Flint, who is in left field for Bridger Valley, has made incredible defensive plays all tournament long, just not able to hold on to that one as he hit the ground with it. And as a result, the run does score. And Will Hatch ends up standing at second.
The double brings up number 24, Clark.
So here comes Clark as he steps up to the plate. Clark's been a tough out today. Left-handed hitter has done a good job of finding ways to get on base. And so that is strike one on the swing and a miss. And the runner goes for third. He is going to be safe as he has gotten low and got in there. If that throw had been in line, they would have had him nailed. But the throw was high, and as a result, making the tag required more time than he had. And so the runner does get to third on the stolen base. Powell giving Bridger Valley a little bit of their own medicine as they start their own base stealing antics from second to third here. There we go. So Hatch standing on third. Parker Clark coming back into the bat. So he faces a 1-2 count. That one low and inside for ball three. So 3 balls, 1 strikes, no outs. Runner is on third. Clark fouls that one back. Going to visit the Safer Roads Wyoming crash car, reminding you that distracted driving can be deadly driving. Don't make that mistake. Put your phones away and watch the road while you be safe out there, Wyoming. Laser beam right there to the second baseman. Good grab there by Willie, and that is his first out of the inning. So Parker Clark absolutely
Number 15, French.
did what he could do on that one. It just went right to the second baseman. And so Reese French steps in, looking to pick up the runner at third. There's ball one. Yeah, you can tell it's getting about that 11:30, 11:45 time frame. The grill is starting to smell good. You can smell those burgers coming after us. That one comes way inside for ball two. If you are getting hungry, you just come on down here to the ball field for the best burger in town, the concession stand here. And that one stays high. It does not drop in. And it is a 3-0 count to French. And that one stays inside. So on 4 pitches, Frey walks French, and there are runners now on first and third.
The walk will bring up number 6, Earnhardt.
So now Gernhardt is coming up to bat. Be interesting to see if French makes a break on it for third or for second. He does have a moderate lead. Frey with the look in, Comes to the plate. Runner does go. Kind of looked at that to make sure that we didn't get there. It is a 1-0 count, so that was a called strike. And so Gernhardt lasers that one to center field. And the center fielder takes a bad line on that. As a result, it gets away from him, and 1 run is in. 2 runs are in, and Gernhardt is safe at second. So now we're going to have a conversation at the mound. And so it is an interesting deal, as it is now 10-8. Powell closing in, and what has been a hallmark of Bridger Valley's team this entire tournament has been really stellar outfield defense, and now the outfield defense has allowed multiple runs to score. As ball 1 goes to Kenny Parker. Parker flares one out to right field. He's having to go a long way. That ball is fair, and that runner is going to come all the way in to score. And it is 10-9 as Bridger Valley is clinging to a 1-run lead.
Number 36, Curtis.
Here in the 4th as Curtis comes to bat. And Parker lines up on first. That one actually popped up, probably going to help that play. And that is a double play. So it will end the inning, but Powell picks up 4, and we head to the bottom of the 4th inning on the Sage West Healthcare scoreboard with Bridger Valley leading 10-9. Want to thank a few of our sponsors for this tournament. Want to thank Gamble's Furniture for sponsoring the coaches' dinner Thursday night. Berg and Jefferson County, as they sponsored the players' dinner during the opening ceremonies. Buckle Up for Life Wyoming for sponsoring both the home and visitors dugout. Blossom and Pine for helping with sprucing up the facilities and providing the programs for the tournament. Want to thank Fremont Therapy Group for their generous financial support to this year's tournament, and Fremont Chevrolet as the championship game sponsor for this year's state tournament as well. Thank you to everyone who has sponsored this tournament for our Legion teams across the state. Thank you so much for your commitment to Legion baseball and all the lessons that it provides. So Carter getting ready to come in for his 2nd inning of work. Gets ready to face off against number 14, Luke Willie. So Luke Willie is still on the record for the win here if Bridger Valley can hold on. He also started that double play at the end of the last inning. And so it is Willie that is geared up and ready to get this started against Carter here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. So Carter comes in, ready to deal.
14, Willie.
And Willie ready to take his chances. So Carson Carter brought in to stop bleeding in the last inning, but really brought in to make sure this game does not get out of hand. And that's really the drive at this point is, Powell was down 5. They were able to pick up 4, but they can't keep giving up 2 and 3 runs an inning and think they're going to be able to come back. Carter is in this game to keep them playing for another round. And so this is what they want to see from him. Throw strikes, get these guys out, keep the pitch count low, don't give up any runs, and let's see if our bats can come back and be able to take the lead if you're Powell. That was a beautiful pitch. Had to have been low. That was a beautiful, beautiful pitch on location. And so if you are Bridger Valley, what you're wanting to do is you're wanting to get the pitch count up. There's a strike. And try to make Carter work so that he gets into pitch count trouble and has to come out of the game. He is a solid pitcher from what I saw Friday. And so it's going to be a situation of can you get to him or can you keep him pitching? That is a foul out right there to the catcher.
The foul out brings up number 43, Frey.
Because it would be very difficult to score 3 and 4 runs an inning off of Carter at this point. So Frey digs in. And Frey has done a good job at the plate here the last couple of games. So he steps in. He is the pitcher on the mound currently for Bridger Valley. He would love to help himself here, protect that lead by getting on base. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Frey gets in front of that one, and Carter again gets a foul ball back, but this one out of play for strike 2.
Foul balls can be returned to the concession stand for $1.
That one stays high. So ball 2. Coach trying to give him a little bit of coaching there on that delivery, try to get that pitch down. Spray fights that one off, sends it back to the fence. Frey chops that one off. It goes down third base side. Third baseman not able to make the grab on the charge, and so Frey is safe at first.
Now batting is number 35, Timms.
So to the plate will be Lincoln Timms. Lincoln Timms, who had a comebacker to the pitcher in the last inning, was not able to beat that out. For his last at bat, was not able to beat that out. There goes Frey. Timms reaches out and touches that one, but it will be foul down the left field side. That one way inside. So 1-1 count. And the pitch. Runner goes. That's going to be low, hard to make that throw, but it is going to be close play because the catcher did a good job of getting it there. Still, that is going to be safe. So 2 balls, 1 strike. The runner moves to second. That one comes way inside on Timms. It's a 3-1.
It's up, it's up.
That one is popped up. Catch is made. And so that is the second out of the inning.
That brings up number 16.
As Track Flint comes to the plate. And so I'm a little surprised that they're not pulling more to the left with him, the way he has driven the ball to the left side the last 2 games. Unless Carter is just going to stay on the outside part of the plate this entire at bat, I would not look for him to go the other way. There he goes, laser beam to the shortstop. Shortstop makes a good grab on that one, gets the throw across. And that is the third out of the inning, and Carter does what they want him to do. Came in, got the outs, gave up no runs, and keeps Powell in place to try to make the comeback here at the top of the 5th inning. So don't you go anywhere. We are right here at Roy Peck Field. And this is the B-State Championship Tournament.
Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
So Carson Carter steps in and he gets ball 1 from Wyatt Fry. So I have been told the correct pronunciation of his name is Fry. Fry with another deal there, and it is a ball or a foul ball back to the fence for the 1-1 count. Carter takes a Herculean swing at that one, but it is empty, creating a 1-2 count here. So 1-2 count, signal from the umpire. That one way high in behind him. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one goes to the outside part, and Carter is down on a called strike for the first out of the inning.
The strike brings up number 12, Davis.
So Garrett Davis puts on the batting gloves and steps into the box, even though he's not really wearing batting gloves, and he is ready to take on Fry. Davis flares that one out on the right field side. It's going to hang out in the bullpen for strike 1. Laser beams that one past the third baseman. Tim's not able to come up with that one, and Davis is finally on base today, as he has been working all day long to get there. So,
That is number 3, Jones.
Jones comes back up for his second shot at Fry. Jones earned the walk in his last at bat. Davis on first. Davis likes to run. He could very much decide, you know what, I'd like to have second. Jones instead rips that one into the gap. Left fielder picks it up, and that will put Davis at second, Jones at first. And Will Hatch who I cannot imagine anybody Powell would want up at bat more, with a chance to tie this game up or take the lead,
The single brings up batter number
comes
6,
to bat. So Hatch steps in, and Hatch sends that one up. That's going to be a long run for the center fielder. Center fielder does not make the play. They throw to third, and they get the runner at third, as the center fielder not able to actually make the catch, but does make the throw to get the runner at third base. So being attentive there allowed him to make that play. I think that coach would have probably rather them just made the catch.
Clark.
Those kind of plays there will give you palpitations once that ball hits the ground in the outfield. So Parker Clark steps in, runners on first and second with 2 outs. Fry sends that one. That one goes right up. Shortstop makes the play, and that will bring the inning to a close. So Powell does threaten, but the scoreboard is blanked, and we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Don't you go anywhere. This one's heating up right here at Roy Peck Field in Riverton, Wyoming. We are WYO Today.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
So we are wrapping up the warm-ups. Carter comes on for his third inning of relief. And coming to the plate for Bridger Valley will be somebody as soon as I see a number. All right, it is 32, so it will be Hugh Willie as he starts off the bottom of the fifth inning with the front of the order, Willie, and then it will be Tippett and then Timms. That one stays a little high for ball one. Willie drives that one back. Left fielder drifting over. Got a chance on it. And he does make the play. And so good play by the left fielder there on a hard hit ball by Willie for the first out of the inning. Really well done by left fielder Reese French out there.
Number 37, Tippett.
So here comes Tippett. Tippett, who was able to reach in his last at bat, took second. That one comes way inside for ball one. That is ball two. There's a foul ball back over the concession stand where you can get the best burgers in town. It's 2-1 count. That one gets outside. So it is a 3-1 count with one out and nobody on. Tippett's at the plate. Tips that off for strike two. Tippett turns on that one. That left fielder's got to run again. And that one falls foul. The left fielder not able to cover that much ground, but it does fall foul. So Tippett will come back, and we will do the payoff pitch all over. So 3-2. And Tippett draws the walk. And Mason Timms comes to the plate.
12, Timms.
So Tippett's at first. One out. Tim's at the plate. And that is ball one. That's going to be a really hard play for Tippett's to be safe on. Not exactly sure how that shook out. I couldn't see through the pitcher, but that one went down. Looked like the ball beat him, and so the only thing that I can imagine is that the baseman missed the tag as Tippett's took a unique slide into the bag. Timms hits that one to the left fielder. Left fielder squares up on it, though, makes a good grab, and that is back-to-back plays on the left, back-to-back outfield shots. The left fielder has been able to make solid plays on.
The out brings up number 9, Foot.
To create 2 runs, to prevent runs from scoring and stop 2 hits to the outfield. Now, up comes Keegan Foote, who drove in 2 in his last at-bat, as Tippett leads away from second and would love to come around as an insurance run. And Foote drives that one back out into the left center field. Last time he drove it to right center field. Tippett falls down, rounding third, but there is no play at the plate, and Tippett will score. So Foote with the outfield single. Stands up.
Now up is number 11, Heaton.
As Xander Heaton, who came on as a replacement at first base, steps in for his first at-bat of the afternoon. So Foote at first, Heaton at the plate. And that is inside for ball one. Carson Carter comes to the plate. Foote going to second, but Heaton took that one off the foot. And he is moving rather gingerly to first base. He is going to get checked on here after the hit, and we are going to just give it a moment. We'll take a break, run a few ads, and we will update you on the back end of this once they've had a chance to give him a little check.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
All right, so after the hit by pitch, Xander Heaton will stay in the game. He is at first, and Foote is at second.
14, Willie.
And Luke Willie is going to step into the plate. And so again, Willie, pitcher of record, in line for the win. If they can hold on, he can help his cause here. If he can keep this inning alive. Is that one nice and inside, just a little low for ball one. Oh, that one comes back across and hangs just a little high for ball 2. Both of those are super close pitches. 2-0 count. Willie has shown a good eye thus far and not chasing him out of the zone. That one comes down. He does get Willie to pop up. Shortstop drifts back, makes the play, and that will bring the inning to a close. Bridger Valley picks up 1, and we will head to the top of the 6th inning as Powell continues their comeback right after this.
In a world of uncertainty, opportunity is everything. The Wyoming Army National Guard offers you the opportunity to make a real difference, a chance to be a part of something bigger than yourself. It's a part-time commitment with full-time benefits, including job security in over 130 career fields and the financial freedom of a fully paid college education. Step up, gain invaluable skills, and serve with pride. Your opportunity is waiting. Talk to a local recruiter or visit nationalguard.com/WY to learn more.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Dairyland. All right, and we are getting ready here for the top of the 6th inning. Fry will come on for another inning of relief. Had a good inning last on the mound. And so Karsten Carter has done exactly what they've asked him to do. He has come in, he stopped the bleeding in the 3rd, he held him in the 4th, he gave up 1 run here in the 5th. And so he has kept Powell within striking distance of being able to close this gap. Fry, who struggled a little bit in the 4th inning, came in and was pretty lights out for the 5th. See what he's able to do here in the 6th inning as we get ready for action to fire off. So at the plate, Reese French steps in against Wyatt Fry.
Number 15, French.
And looks at ball 1. Nice shot back up the middle. Shortstop does make a grab on it and throws it over to get the out. And I will say this, the first baseman for Bridger Valley have played stellar defense in this tournament. They have made some really good long stretch plays to keep their foot on the bag, and that is something to be commended in this league. Good throw by the shortstop there. Didn't get distracted by the third baseman missing the dive. And that was good interior defense by Bridger Valley. So Fry steps up and throws his first pitch to Gernhardt. Gernhardt looks at ball 1. Gernhardt hits that one nicely into the gap between right and center. He will take that first base, get that single. And Gernhardt has been tearing the cover off the ball with shots like that all game long. So good for him as he has really demonstrated some patience and skill at the plate here in this one. So Kenny Parker comes in. Parker, who started the game, threw 90 pitches nearly, and is now over at first base. Another jam-up first baseman in this tournament. Did a solid job, did everything his team asked of him, gave him a lot of innings, gave him a lot of pitches. And it is good to see him at the plate here with a chance to help his own cause. As he looks at the strike, and it is a 1-1 count. Fry pulled the string on that one and gets the swinging strike on Parker for the 1-2 count. Oh, catcher got some dirt in his eye. Out here, the way things have been, especially with the wind yesterday, it's amazing that everybody hadn't had dirt in their eye. And so Foote has done a good job behind the plate since coming on in relief of Parker Nielsen. And just not able to catch up on that one as Kenny Parker goes down on strikes. And Braden Curtis comes to the plate.
36, Curtis.
So Braden Curtis steps in, looking to get a piece of Fry here and try to keep this inning going. And that is ball one. That one comes back across, and that is a strike. 1-1 count, 2 outs, runner on first. There is a foul tip for a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fry squares up. Throws that one way inside for ball 2. That one goes low, and Curtis has worked it full. That ends up being a walk. And so runner goes to second. Curtis goes to first.
The walk brings up number 21, Carter.
And Carson Carter comes to the plate. So Carson Carter wants to keep this inning going. He is on the mound. Laser beams that one. Second baseman got 8 up by it. It's right in the middle of where he could catch it in the air, play it on the bounce, and it manages to get past him just because of how fast it come up on him. And as a result, that does bring Garrett Davis to the plate. Davis, who has hit the ball every time he has been at the plate, even though it has been an outfield assist for an out. He flew out. He has gotten a single. This is a time where if he can put the ball in play and get a hit, there could be a couple of runs come across the plate. It's like Coach is going to talk to Fry, but it looks like Fry is going to be his man. And so Fry got what he wanted. The usually sure Luke Willie at second base just got 8 up by that hit. And as a result, you have bases loaded. 2 outs. Davis at the plate. And Fry on the mound. And that one is ball 1. And Davis sends that one up. Center fielder's under it. Center fielder does make the play, and so while Powell does threaten, Fry holds it to the line for Bridger Valley, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Bridger Valley leading 11-9. Don't you go anywhere.
Sponsored by Gamble's.
It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks. Don't forget to try the ice cream varieties and sweet treats too. Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street, Dairyland at Hot City Coffee. Your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project, artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming!
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
All right, we are in the bottom of the 6th inning as Fry prepares to step up. There is a pitching change for Powell as Carson Carter comes out, and to the mound goes Reese French. And we will see if Fry is able to help the cause in the leadoff spot of this inning. This has been an incredible baseball game. Powell jumped out to the early lead. Bridger Valley built a significant lead, and then Powell came roaring back. Now we've settled into what almost feels like a pitching and defensive duel the last 2.5 innings. And so Powell trails by 2, and they have 3 outs left, but Bridger Valley gets a chance with the bats first.
Now pitching for Powell.
As they will face off against Reese French.
Up to bat for Bridger Valley is number 43, Fry.
So Wyatt Fry prepares to step into the box. He will be the first batter that Reese French faces. In some ways, you look at that and go, welcome to the game, as Fry has been a very, very good hitter today. He's been smart, patient, and so French is going to have to be on his game here as he comes right in. Makes a nice throw there, a little low, but boy, that was really nice throw for ball 1. Fry chips that one down to the third base side. Third baseman gets a good glove on it, but Fry is fast, and he is at first base with the infield hit.
That single brings up number 35, Timms.
And so to the plate comes Lincoln Timms. We'll see what Fry does. Fry is fast enough to steal, but he doesn't always run. And especially with French coming in, they did most of their base stealing off the pitcher early. Fry's going anyway. That one almost catches him, and Fry is in there safe at second. Almost caught Timms with that one, but he was able to stay just inside for ball 1. And Fry stands at second base. Timms looking at the 1-0. Pitcher checks the runner, sets, comes to the plate. And this one here, Timms is going to pop up, and they are not able to make the catch. Catcher and pitcher were both making the move to it. I don't know if either one of them called it. And as a result, they both kind of drew up at the end, allowing that ball to fall in between them and give Timms another shot at the plate on a 1-1 count. And that's a big, huge sweeping curve just out of the zone. for ball 2. That one comes way inside, and it is a 3-1 count to Timms. That one's going to drop right in there for a strike, and we're going to call that one. It's a 3-2 count. Timms digs in. He's got to protect. He's got the runner at second. First base is open. If he can hit it to the right side of the infield, there's a good chance that Fry, with his speed, could get to third. But that one releases high, and that curve had no chance of getting into the zone.
Please check out the concession stands for some popsicles for only $1.
Timms goes to first.
Batting is number 16, Flint.
Fry is at second, and Track Flint comes to the plate. We're going to see how Flint handles this. I think that pitching him inside goes to his strength, but I also think that French's best pitches tend towards the early inside part of the plate. And there goes Flint, fires that one over, and that is going to end up. The shortstop just held it. He thought about throwing a second. He didn't have the chance to get there, and by the time he looked up, throwing to first was no longer an option. And so he holds the ball, and the bases are now loaded for Hugh Willie. And so Hugh Willie steps in. Looks at that one, drop in for strike one. That one way out of there. Fry is going to score standing up. All of the runners are going to advance. And Willie's in there with the 1-1 count. That one's inside for a strike. It's a 1-2 count. And that one hovers just high. It is 2-2 count. That one gets out there, and it is a 3-2 count. So Willie has fought it back to full. That one bounces away, so not only is there a walk, But that one has gotten away, and there is one run in on the wild pitch. There are 2 runs in on the wild pitch, and Willie is at second base. As Bridger Valley has put up 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
That hit brings up number 37, Tippett.
And now leads by 5 as Tippett steps into the plate. Willie at second, Tippett's at the plate, no outs. And that one is low for ball 1. Tippett leans back on ball 2. That one comes way inside, and Tippett's with the 3-0 count. That one drops in for a strike. Tippett was taken all the way on that one. And that one ends up in the dirt, and Tippett will walk to first. So runners on first and second, still no out as Timms comes to the mound. Coach is going to come out and have a conversation with French. And so everybody's kind of staying in place. Coach is just having a little conversation with him, make sure he's got his mechanics down. Try to help him kind of get in line here. And so there is a run rule in effect. If Bridger Valley scores 3 more runs, they will be up by 8 after the 5th inning, and that will bring an end to the game. So with runners on first and second, no outs, and Timms could represent the game-ending run. And so Powell definitely wants to shore this up, give themselves a chance in the top half of the 7th inning. So French looks in, checks the runners, comes to Timms. That is ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Runners on first and second. Runners go. Timms rips one down the third base line, but it is foul. One ball, one strike. That right there could have been really interesting. If that had been fair, the first baseman covering the bag might have actually snagged it in the air, and that would have created the foundations for a triple play right here. So that right there was about as close as you were going to get to seeing something really, really rare in this Legion tournament. It's 1-1 count. And that one stays floating high. It is a 2-1 count. Runner goes to third, and because of the runner moving, it actually opened up the hole. That's going to bring one run in. Runner goes to second. Runner's coming in, going to try to get home. He has put the shoulder down, gets low, but he is out. And so Tippett's out at the plate, one run in. And Timms now is at third.
The triple brings in number 9, Foot.
And so, tough play there. Tippett's had to try to gauge whether he could make it. He was darn close. But catcher did make a good recovery. Pitcher did an excellent job making the tag. And Powell protected the zone there as they do lose, will give up one run. Tippett's now to third as Foot comes to bat. But one out. So Foot steps in. They are playing Foot to pull. Left fielder is way back. And Foot gets under that one. It is going to be foul. Is there going to be a play? There is not, as it goes behind the dugout for strike one. And so Foot is set and ready. That one gets away. Here comes Timms, and Timms comes in for a run. So it is empty bases, 7-run lead, one out with Foot at the bat. French throws that one just outside. It's a ball 2. Big swing on that one for strike 2. That one gets high, and that is ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And that one stays inside for ball 4. And coming up to bat will be
number 11, Heaton.
Xander Heaton. So coach is coming to the plate. It looks like he is going to make a pitching change. He does. He's going to switch out French. So we will be back with you on the pitching change after these words from our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. We're with you all day here on WYO Today with the 2026 Class B American Legion State Baseball Tournament.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
All right, and so J.J. Haney is the new pitcher for Powell as Xander Heaton steps into the box. Heaton was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. Foote standing on first, one out. Here in the bottom of the sixth inning, Bridger Valley leading by 7. That one outside for ball 1. And the runner goes for second. The runner is safe at second, standing up. And so 1-1 on the count. Runner on second as Heaton digs in against Haney. That's a called strike on the outside part of the plate. So the play and Heaton with a big swing, but he comes up empty. And that is the second out of the inning. And up comes Luke Willie.
The strikeout brings up number 14, Willie.
So Foote is on second, Luke Willie at the plate, J.J. Haney on the mound. Two outs here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Bridger Valley has put 5 up in this part of their frame. That one hovers high for ball one. So 1-0 count. Almost overthrew the second baseman on that pickoff throw. Good play there to keep that ball in the infield. Way inside on that one. And that is ball two. Gets underneath that one, fouls it back. And so 2-1. And that one drops in low, and so 3-1 count now to Willie. Haney tries to square up, make sure his mechanics are where he wants them to be. Try to get this follow through. Drops that in for a strike. And the count is full. So Haney trying to bring the inning to a close. Runner goes. That is the ball.
The walk brings up number 43, Fry.
So runners now on first and third. Fry coming to the plate. They have batted around in this inning. And so Fry steps in. A base hit will end this game. Runner makes the move to second. There will be defensive indifference because that run really doesn't matter. Haney squares, comes to the plate. That one is outside for ball two. All right. Pitcher sets, leans in, draws back, comes to the plate, and that is ball three. Coach telling Fry to just be patient. At the moment, there is a world of space between second and first, and Fry draws the walk.
The walk brings up number 35, Timms.
And that will bring Timms to the plate. I'm not saying that they would intentionally pitch around Fry like that, but if my options are facing Fry with the game on the line and facing Timms with the game on the line, I think I would take my chances with Timms if I just have to deal with that runner that's at third base. And so Timms has done a good job of putting the bat on the ball. He's been very patient at the plate. And so we're going to see what he's able to do here. As we apparently are going to have an elongated conversation about what to do Well, the one thing you can't do, you can't walk him. There's nowhere for him to go. You walk him, game's over. Got to give him something that he's going to be able to put a hit on, because you got to throw strikes to him. And so Tim's has elevated the ball quite a bit, but he's also hit a few right into the dirt, used his speed to leg them out. So it's going to be kind of an interesting vibe here, as Tim's has made good contact, even though it hasn't all turned into hits today. And at the moment, there is a giant gap between first base and second. So essentially, you have the opposite in the infield as you have in the outfield. As Timms looks at ball one. So the gap in the outfield is between the left fielder and the center fielder. The gap in the infield is between the second baseman and the first baseman. That one's way outside for ball two. So 2-0 count. As Haney comes to plate, there's a strike, pops it up, but it is going to get out of play for a foul ball. Good pitch by Haney there to get Timms out in front of it. Oh, and that one comes way inside, almost hits the batter. And that is 3 balls and 1 strike. And that one is ball 4. That will bring across another run. And that should be the ball game, as Bridger Valley builds an 8-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that is the run rule. So Bridger Valley will advance. They are moving forward to play against.
Thank you to teams, players, coaches, and parents.
The winner of the Riverton Cheyenne game, which is up next. And so that game was scheduled to start at 1. I will not believe that that's going to happen, since that's only 8 minutes away. I expect to be back somewhere between 1:30 and 1:45 on the pregame. And we will be looking at starting that game somewhere between probably 1:40 and 2 o'clock. So hang in here with us all day. We will be calling the tournament. Don't you run off. This is the 2026 Class B American Legion Baseball State Tournament on WYO Today. I am Marshall Whitaker, Executive Director of Safer Roads Wyoming. Thank you for joining me in this one, and I look forward to seeing you in just a little bit.
And just give it a couple minutes.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-3